Yeah, it was. Just probably the 3 minutes before half time and the little patch of start of the second half. There's 12 points there. So I thought our first half was particularly good, and we put ourselves in the contest. And just to let that one in, it's a try we could have stopped. I thought they saved. On the flip side of that, their scramble in the second half in particular was very good and denied us probably about 4 or 5 try scoring chances. So look, full credit to them, they're a very good team, but I thought the score probably didn't really reflect the contest at times, how it ended up. So but still made way too many errors in the second half and just couldn't execute on the back end of some really good footy that we played in the second half.
Yeah, just the damage was already done, mate. So, like Trent said, I thought we played a really good style of footy tonight, but the execution on the back of that obviously let us down. So, still plenty to work on, really.
I think your completions in the second half were pretty low.
Yeah.
About 50%.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you're chasing points.
Oh, mate, when you look at where we made them, they were two over the sideline. We had the Shepherd, the obstruction. We had they were probably at the right end of the field if you're going to make any errors. There wasn't too many in yardage. The two after half time were hurt us. You'll never see Jake come up with those two again, and he's it put us under pressure. But our completions in the second half were really, really bad, considering the dents that we were putting in them. If we had have executed better on the back of it, we could have won the game. Some really some good signs there. I thought Tommy Wright on debut, not his debut, his second game had some really good touches. And a lot of our younger players are doing some really good things, but we've got some lapses in our game, concentration lapses and defensive lapses that we've got to get out of our game.
Another injury,
We're not too. He's got a sternum, so yeah. Well, I don't know. It didn't look great. He had to come off, but yeah, we'll wait and see how he is. We've got the bye, so.
I think you sold three different dummy halves at different stages. I mean, is that the better season play out over the next 8 9 weeks?
I'd hope not. As I've said through the week, we've got Manasseh Fanu there, who's an out-and-out hooker. Now, Matty Wright did an outstanding job, I thought. In difficult circumstances, Hodko did a good job, so they were our only two dummy halves for the night. But I just question the whole idea behind your 6 development players, and my understanding is that they'll probably change it next year, but it's certainly not going to help us now. It's going to be extremely difficult for us to make the semi-finals. I'd love to be able to give the 19-year-old kid who's a genuine first grader 11 weeks of first grade and lead him into a pre-season next year, but we're being denied that, and I just don't agree with it. Now, if we had a out-and-out number 9 sitting in my top 30, well, different story, but we don't. And I think all we're doing is denying a kid an opportunity and denying us probably more of an opportunity to finish the year on a good note. We'll get Dylan Walker back next week, which is good. We'll get Kalepi Tanganoa back as well. And I think if we did have a chance to start with an out-and-out hooker, I think we can finish the year well, but it's something we'll have to address this week. I'm going to try every Monday to get him registered, and I'll keep knocking on the door because I hope they realise the situation we are in. If we lose another one today, we went into the year with 29 players in our top 30 anyway. We've released some players due to the salary cap restraints that we've had. If we don't release a guy like Darcy Lussick, the money that we're saving there, we can't pull forward into next year and we can't keep blokes. So there's reasons why we've let players go. Obviously, when they are let go, I can't come out and make it all public, but we just don't do it for the fun of it. But if we haven't let some of these guys go that we let go, we can't sign a player for next year at all. So it's put us in a spot. But I'd really like to see the kid get a crack, yeah.
And you do only have 29 players. Really?
We started the year with 29, and Lussick's, Darcy's gone for purely that we needed to save some money to look into next year. And we had some cover there with Paseka and Tanganara and those guys, and Lane's turned into a pretty handy front rower. The season-ending injuries that we've had, so we're thin. The issues around Jacko, like it's all a bit of a shit fight at the minute, if I want of a better word, but it is what it is. But it would make it a hell of a lot easier if I could pick the kid at hooker and we can finish the year on a good note.
You get asked about him every week. He has been, Jackson has been into English clubs.
Yep.
Do you expect he will be going full June 30?
Yeah, look, I haven't really got involved in it, to be honest. That we do understand that there is interest overseas, and he's got till June 30th to work that out. You know, and if that does eventuate, well, it'll open a spot for Manasseh to come in. But if it doesn't, well, I'm going to be sitting here every Monday applying for the same dispensation for him. So I guess it's one we can clarify and clear up a bit more this week.
Daly, the elephant in the room, Anthony Walker, he had some strong points this week. Back yourself. You got a response there?
Nah, not really, mate. It's not really my business. That's his opinion, and everyone's entitled to one these days. So, yeah, it's not important to me. I've got bigger fish to fry at Manly here. We've got to try and win some footy games.
Is it a distraction for yourself, though? Seeing such a standing at Manly?
Not at all.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks, guys.